direct your attention to the field as we introduce the non-starters and starters for tonight's first game. Starting off with the visiting team on the scoreboard tonight, which will be the ladies.
Welcome to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhart with my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. Shay, we're getting ready underway for some softball action here in the town of Winamac, where the Wheeler Bearcats take on what will be the host, the Rensselaer Central Bombers. So, Shay, welcome to the broadcast, dude. It's been a while.
I know, Tim. It has been.
I missed you, brother.
Yeah, I missed doing it. So a little nervous here. First softball game.
Right. So this is game one of a sectional tournament, sectional action here. Winamac's hosting this year. This is number 34. So we're going to host all 6 games of the sectional, and we're going to be broadcasting all of them. So if you by the end of the first broadcast, if you're not irritated with us, join us for the next one. So Shay, do you want to give us a starting lineup for Wheeler?
Yeah, we have. Excuse me with the names. It's been a while, so can't hear the announcer. So we have Wyland. She is playing left field. Batting number 2 is Klimzak.
Klimzak, I like it.
Yeah, you like that? She's playing center field, batting number 2. Batting number 3 and catching is Chevalier. I'm guessing, right?
I like
Chevy
it.
Kind of looks
We're
going to
get close.
Okay. So batting 4th and playing 3rd is Lyra. Batting 5th and playing or pitching is Dusau. Batting 6th and playing right field is Edmund. Batting 7th and playing first base is Ochal. What do you think, Tim, on that one?
Ochal.
Ochal? Okay.
Yeah, I like Ochal.
Okay. So in batting 8th, playing second base is Allen. Batting 9th, at shortstop is Wagner. So now they're introducing Rensselaer now. You want to run through their starters?
I think that'd be great.
Good. So Rensselaer, we have leading off as Paige Lattimore. She's playing shortstop. Lacey Lear batting second. She's playing third base. Lauren Moore is pitching, batting third. Addie Kobka is playing left field, batting cleanup. Macy Northcutt is she's catching, she's batting 5th. Alexis Bushong is batting center, playing center. She's batting. I'm all mixed up here, Tim.
I didn't notice actually.
Yes. So we have a DP here, defensive player Sydney Potts. And how's that work, Tim? Is that so? The flex bats for the DP, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. Sarah Sutton is batting after her, playing right. Kinsey Moore playing second, batting 8th. And McKenna Kingman's your flex hitter. She's batting 10th.
So we're getting ready for the national anthem here at Winamac. great rendition of the national anthem. You know, Shay, I've had multiple officials over the course of the season tell me how nice it is in Winamac that you actually have somebody sing the national anthem 9 times out of 10. And, you know, a lot of places they play a recording, which is fine. I'm not cutting that. But it's just there's something special about a high school girl coming out and putting herself out there. Pretty cool, man.
Yeah, we've had Jenna Zeider does it quite a bit. And they all, I think we've had 3 or 4 during the basketball season. They've all done a nice job.
Yes, indeed. So Rensselaer is going to be the home team for this contest. So Rensselaer, coached by Don Boyle. Rensselaer's record this season is 7-15. In the conference, they are 2-7. So taking the ball in the circle tonight is Moore with a 6.85 ERA. She is 2-2 on the season. So you figure, just pulling stats off of Max Prep, Shay, that throughout the course of the season, Rensselaer's played 133 innings, and Moore has pitched about 31 of those innings.
Okay.
So on base average for opposing teams, 362. So it'll be exciting to see what she brings to the table tonight, Shay.
Yeah, the on bases for all 3 of their pitchers are all pretty close. It looks like they've got 2 freshmen and a sophomore pitcher, Tim. That's got to be good for them for the future.
Yeah, you look down through this lineup, there's actually a lot of young kids. All right, we're getting ready for some softball here.
All right, who we got leading off here for, got Weiland leading off for Wheeler in the first pitch. A little bit low. Takes a ball inside, a little low maybe. It's a drive to center.
That's got a chance. That's a leadoff home run. I think that's how Wheeler likes to start this
right?
Oh, my.
It did, off the bat, it didn't look like it was hit real good. It just kept going, Tim.
Well, one thing I'll say about Winamac, it is a shorter field. So dead away center is going to be less than 200 yards. We got 185 down the line on both sides. And I bet we're going to see some bombs this week.
Good. Everybody likes a home run.
So quickly, Wheeler's up 1-0.
Well, that didn't take long.
It didn't take too long, did it? So Weiland, how many home runs she had? That's her first home run of the year. She has no regular season home runs.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, that's a statement piece for Weiland.
It's like Klemzak is going to come to the plate. She's going to be their center fielder. There's the pitch.
Ooh, pretty good pitch just off the plate, huh?
Maybe a little inside. Didn't think it missed by much. It's like Klemzak's batting about 431. It's going to be right behind us out of play.
It's a pretty good changeup. Caught Klemzak a little bit off balance there.
Klemzak's put up some pretty good numbers here. 431, 4 homers, 32 runs, 26 RBIs, a couple stolen bases. So she's
Klemzak with 4 home runs. I bet she's thinking it'd be pretty cool to go back-to-back with Weiland. Like Shay, this is a nice night for baseball. You know, it was cold when we got here and that sun just came out?
Yeah.
I think that sun made about a 5-degree difference.
Definitely, yeah. I have my winter socks on. I had heavy gloves and everything, and you're right. The wind's kind of died a little. That was the big thing earlier was the wind. So now we're ready to play. I think we pitch. That's gone.
That is out of here. That's way out of here.
Yeah, there is no doubt about that one.
Oh, my gosh. Back-to-back bombs, Shay. Now, that would have been out of any ballpark.
Yeah, that
wasn't a short field.
Yeah, you could see that off the bat. You can't hear real good, but off the bat, you could definitely tell that was gone. So, try to get yourself. I mean, it's only 2 runs. That's really not that big of a deal.
Well, and here's the thing, Shay. Those are 2 mistakes, 2 mistake pitches that were hit well off 2 really good hitters. That's going to be a ground ball to short. Going to get the put out over there.
Yeah.
Good pay. Paige Lattimore at short.
Yeah.
Makes a good first out for Rensselaer. So when you make a pitching mistake against a really good hitter, you're gonna pay for it. And so you just say, don't make any more of those mistakes, I guess.
Yeah, Paige Lattimore, the shortstop. I coached against her in the she played in the fall league down here at Winamac that Winamac puts on, and she played for a team, and I'm glad I don't have to coach against her anymore.
Yeah, she's a tough player.
Yeah, just a freshman out there. Lyra's gonna foul one. Is that a change up? Maybe. Looked like it.
Yeah, I think it was definitely off speed.
So we got one down. Wheeler led off with back-to-back home runs and scores 2-0. Top of first here.
It's a long foul ball.
Got around on it. So Lyra's a senior. She's batting .487. She's got 3 home runs on the year. 34 RBIs. Ooh,
change up. That was nasty.
Yeah, that was a good pitch.
That was a very good change up by Moore to get strike 3 on a girl that doesn't get out too much, Shay.
No. She leads their team in batting average.
The other thing, 2 home runs, they were both solo shots. It'd been a little bit different situation if the bases were packed, but not a whole lot of harm done if she can sneak out of this one with just 2 runs.
Yeah, that's a good point, Tim. So when I played slow pitch, we always tried to serve them up,
right,
when there was nobody on. Let them get rid of their home runs early.
I like it, Shay.
Ooh, got her. So that's going to be Wheeler's first base runner. A hit by pitch. So Edmond's going to come up to the plate, the right fielder. Edmond's a senior. Here's the pitch. A little high. Edmond went after it.
What do you want to bet that Moore puts one right back up there?
Oh, I would.
So Wheeler only has 1 senior in their starting lineup tonight, and it's Edmond, Shay.
Okay.
So that bodes well for Wheeler and bodes not so well for the rest of the conference and the sectional.
A little bit low. Nice stop by the catcher. It's going to be 2 balls and 1 strike. Edmond. And here comes Moore with the pitch. It's going to be fouled off to the third base side.
It looked like that might have been a curveball that just didn't bite.
Yeah, it got right off her hands, it looked like. Didn't have that pop. So we got 2-2 count. There's the pitch. Gonna be a pop-up.
That's a great pitch. They're going to get the great
nice
play by the
play.
third baseman. Fantastic. Who's playing third over there? Lear?
I don't know. You had to
I
ask.
think it was.
You had to ask,
I think it was
didn't you?
Lear. That's all right. So after the first
Right
half
there.
of the inning, it's Wheeler's going to take an early lead 2-0 on how many hits? Well, I guess there's 2 hits.
Yeah,
huh?
the 2 home runs. So they had a hit by, they had a batter hit by a pitch. Other than that, got out of it. So yeah, Tim, they got out with not much harm here.
We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Find your go with Brawnability, the world's most trusted name in mobility. Brawnability is a proud supporter of the Winamac community, where we are working together for a more mobile world. Learn more online at brawnability.com. Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been proudly serving the community since 1963. With 18 physicians and nurse practitioners, along with a friendly and knowledgeable staff, PMH is dedicated to providing quality care closer to home. More information online at pmhnet.com. Please support our local sponsors.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt with my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. Shay, you're like my long-lost buddy in the booth here, so it feels good to be back with you. So Quick 2-0 lead by Wheeler. You know, if you're DuSal, which I may pronounce that incorrectly too, you got to be feeling pretty confident. She's coming in with an ERA at 2.4. She's pitched well over half of the innings for Wheeler this year. Pretty excited about this game. This is going to be a little bit of a grudge match, I think. Rensselaer by no means a slouch team. They can put up some runs, and I think I'm expecting a pretty competitive game here, Shay.
Yeah, I hope so. Lattimore showed bunt there. I don't think she was real serious about it, but Lattimore's, I like it. It's gonna make her throw her strike.
So Lattimore, freshman for Rensselaer, having a great year at the plate, hitting .411. That's good breakout year into the high school ball. She's going to be out front of that off-speed pitch.
Here's the pitch. Yeah, good call. So she painted that outside corner and just kind of froze Lattimore.
Like maybe a curveball or something. There's definitely movement going to the outside of the plate, and that's a nasty 2-strike pitch. You know, she doesn't want to give her a big fat strike over the center of the plate, but maybe nibble on the outside corner, and she painted it, Shay.
Yeah. Another pitch. She's bringing it. So Lear at the plate. So Lear's just a sophomore, batting .263. She's gonna, looks like a little pop up out to Edmond out in right field. She makes the play. So we got 2 quick outs here. So Duso, I'm gonna say Duso. You think Duso or DuSal for the pitcher?
I think so. Sounds good.
So okay.
Yeah.
So Duso getting our what's she thrown 4 pitches and she's got 2 outs here. Good pitch. Lauren Moore batting. Is the pitcher for Rensselaer. Moore also a sophomore.
And DuSal, or you said Duso, right? So
Yeah,
Duso,
I think it's Duso.
really working that outside corner on right now, Shay. She is really owning the outside part of the plate. Setting up outside again.
Same thing. So yeah, that 2 strikeouts and a pop-up. So Duso looks dialed in. Start the game here. And we'll go to the second. When do we go to break? I'm not.
No, we're just getting in a rhythm this game. Yeah, so after 1 complete,
Yeah.
Wheeler leads the home team Rensselaer by a score of 2-0. We'll be back in just one moment.
All that smoke can only mean one thing. The Winamac Corner Deli is cooking up something delicious. Located in the Old Burger Dairy Store, the Winamac Corner Deli offers everything from daily lunch specials to full-service event catering. Stop in today to try one of our signature creations, like our amazing barbecue nachos or our tantalizing barbecue mac and cheese wrap. Every day is something new, yet familiar. Mouth-watering sandwiches and entrees for any occasion. The Winamac Corner Deli, smoking good food.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gearhart with my partner, the captain, as we get underway for the top of the second inning. Who we got up for? Who are the first 3 for Wheeler?
We got. I'm gonna go with Ockel.
I like it.
Okay, and Allen and Wagner. So the bottom 3, 7, 8, 9.
So if we're pronouncing names wrong, feel free to text, reach out.
Yeah, definitely.
We're just a couple of guys trying to figure it out. Just missed upstairs.
Yeah, a little high.
So the Hawk watching from home tonight. He's going to join us for the 8 o'clock game where Winamac will take on North Newton. And this is the first time he's watched a game live at home. So a little shout out to Hawk and Mom's hanging out with him.
Okay, so we got Red Bones at.
Yeah, I forgot you called him Red Bone.
That's what my dad calls him. So
little ground ball back to the pitcher.
Play.
She's gonna. A tough play at first.
I'm gonna go with it's an E3.
That was a real tight play, and first baseman stretched out and just stretched maybe a little bit too far, and her glove, I don't know, needed another inch on it. So,
yeah.
trouble brewing in the top of the second.
Yeah, I looked like the third baseman was playing a little bit back, and it was kind of a swinging bunt. Would have been a tough play even if she did catch it. I don't know.
It would have been real close.
Ooh,
That's going
right
to hit
in the
her
back
helmet.
of the head. She's okay. So Allen runs down to first. Now, that's a little bit old school. When I pitched, you were taught if somebody squared around the bunt, you throw at their head.
That's how I was taught.
That's what I was taught.
I don't think you're taught that way in softball.
Okay.
I don't think. I've never heard it before. I tried to tell my daughters that are pitchers that they ought to do that, and they just shake their head.
Okay, well, then that was coming from my dad also. So
A source of wisdom. Sometimes you got to leave that wisdom back on the table. That's going to be a good bunt.
Nice bunt.
Right in front of home plate.
We're going to get the out at first.
So Rensselaer handled the bunt really well on that. The third baseman charging. Was that Lear over there?
Yes. So we got one out, runners on second and third, and the leadoff hitter up. Wyland homer to lead off the game. Way high. It's going to be ball one.
Here's the thing. So you're more out there, and you're thinking, this girl jacked a bomb on me in the first inning. And I got first base sitting there open, so I don't want to give her anything too nice. That's going to be a fair ball down the third base.
Just
no,
foul.
He's going to call it foul.
Yeah.
It was real close.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the right call. That's some pretty cool officials with us tonight. We were hanging out with Andy Simpson and Lauren Meyerly before the game. And Andy Simpson behind the plate, he said that he's been doing this for 30 years. He's been officiating softball games. There's going to be a hit off the end of the bat to second.
Get the run in. You know, when on that foul ball from Wyland, I looked down, and the coach down there for Wheeler, he told the umpire, good call.
Yep. Pretty quality officiating crew tonight. I'm sure they won't be perfect, but I think it's a pretty good team working tonight.
There's
a
a
hard
rocket.
hit ball.
That'll get another run in. So who's that? Climb Zach with the base hit through the between second and third. But how about that piece of hitting by Wyland with a runner on third? Went the other way, got the run in.
Softball's about that smart little ball, right? Being able to put the ball to the right side of the infield when you got a runner in scoring position with less than 2 outs, and doing those little things right. Being able to bunt the ball when you need to bunt the ball.
There's a
wow
shot.
It's going to be a long strike.
Yeah. So Chevalier was all over that pitch, just a little ahead of it. Chevalier's got a home run for the year, 22 RBIs. She's batting .482. No, wait. Yeah, .482.
It's not bad.
I'd take it. Did you ever bat .482, Tim?
In real life or on?
Just foul.
Yep. Maybe 2 feet outside. Not in real baseball.
Okay.
Maybe on a
pitch.
game box or something.
Slow pitch.
Maybe slow pitch.
Okay. Chevalier's just a freshman.
I think this Wheeler team's going to be pretty tough for the next several years.
Way high. Nice play by the first baseman. Right before that happened, I heard a big thud from the Little League field behind us, Tim, and a bunch of fans go, oh, so I'm guessing a car got hit. We didn't see that.
We didn't see that. And it could have been a factor on the, from the batter having to manage that. So the park really happening tonight. So Wheeler's going to add 2 more to their lead, and they're now ahead by a score of 4-0 as we go into the bottom of the second. We will – what will we do, Shay?
You're in charge of the computer, Tim.
We'll be back in just a moment.
Summit Contractor Supply is the area's leading supplier of tools, parts, products, and services to commercial and industrial contractors throughout northern Indiana and southern Michigan. Offering Milwaukee Electric Tools, DeWalt Power Tools, Metabo Power Tools, and more, Summit has the blades, bits, fasteners, and anchors to get the job done right. Summit is also a factory-authorized service and repair center. Contact Summit for all of your contractor supply needs.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt with my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. I was talking to Scott Sager over at RTC TV4 in Rochester, and I told him I was so excited. I said, Shay's going to do the games with me next week, and he goes, the captain returneth. And he sounded pretty excited himself. I don't know if he really was or not.
Yeah, he's probably like, oh, I hope I don't get any more calls.
Oh, Shay.
So we have Addie Kopka leading off. She's the left fielder for Rensselaer. Big swing.
Looks like about everything this DuSal's throwing tails to the outside on a right-handed batter, and she's just placing it right on the outside corner.
Same pitch, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
I mean, she's not backing down.
No, she just needs to live there. Now this one, I'd say she's hitting her spot. She's going to try to throw this one about 6 inches outside.
Yep, that was she was
A
set
little
up
low.
there. So
Wow.
got her on the swinging strikeout.
DuSal really hitting her spots.
Yeah,
I'm impressed so far.
She's a good-looking pitcher. So Northcutt's just a sophomore, batting .397. She's got a home run on the year, 18 RBI. So this Rensselaer team's really young also. It's going to be a pop-up.
Could be trouble.
Misjudged a little bit. Nice play by Edmond out there.
Little basket catch in
Yeah.
right field by Edmond.
Edmond had went back, kind of glanced at the second baseman, then came in and had to make a sliding catch. Nice catch.
Kind of misjudged it just a little bit off the bat initially and recovered nicely. That basket catch, she made it look simple, but that's not a simple catch to make, Shay.
No, and right field's the hardest, for me, it's the hardest position to play, in the field against a right-handed hitter.
Why is that?
Ball's tailing.
Okay.
It's usually hit hard, and it's usually tailing off of a
Okay.
right-handed bat. And so, for me, when I played, that was the hardest position for me to play. There's a strike. So we got a 1-1 count on Bushong. She's a center fielder. She's a senior. Good pitch there, there again, Tim, right on the outside corner.
Nasty.
So we got a 1-2 count. Bottom of 2. There it is again. Same pitch. So 1-2-3 inning for Wheeler. So we got coming up for Wheeler is going to be Lyra, DuSal, and Edmond.
Cool. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
This is Oldview. And this is Now You.
Clive wears his fire hat and coat in the rain.
Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent. And now you can stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt with the captain, Shay Caston, as we get underway for the top of the third inning where Wheeler will bat. So I was talking earlier about the officials that we hung out with. So Andy Simpson behind the plate, he's been umpiring softball games for 30 years. He said that his father was actually a pro fast-pitch softball player. So that's
awesome.
That's a kind of a cool story, isn't it?
That's awesome.
Yeah, and he said that this was kind of, by getting out and doing this and staying a part of the game, that this was kind of like, being able to still stay close to his dad and kind of have those kind of memories. And, what a beautiful thing that is. And you think about, when you think about being a kid and going out and playing catch with your dad, or, the times you spend with your father around this sport, I don't know, something about baseball, softball is a sport kind of like no other in that sense. It's a different kind of quality time.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. My dad's not in the shape to play catch anymore. If he did, he doesn't pop the mitt like he used to, But, now I get to play catch with my daughter and really enjoy that, just going out in the yard and playing catch.
Yep, go have a catch.
Yeah.
And I never remember growing up, asking my dad to go, another foul ball, asking Dad to go play catch with me, he always said yes. And I imagine sometimes he didn't really want to, but he always went out there with me anyway.
Yeah,
so.
I'm sure you know how it is. You get home from work or whatever, and you're hot, and Reagan wants to go out in the yard and play catch. And I always do, but you're right.
There's sometimes you're like, well.
I just soon sit on the
Ooh,
couch.
nice changeup. She sat back on it. That's going to be the right size.
It's fair. I think it hit the foul pole. Yeah, it hit the foul pole. That's a home run. So Lyra gets one out. That's a third home run for Wheeler.
Lyra sat back really nicely on that changeup. I thought that changeup really looked good, except it was coming in a little bit high. You don't want to put that changeup that high because the batter has a little bit better chance to get around on it. Ouch.
So yeah, I could hear that off the bat. I heard it and knew she'd got into it pretty good. Hit the top of the foul pole and came back into play.
That's impressive.
So we're gonna have a mound visit here from Coach Doyle. It's like we're ready here. Short visit. Oh, they got a new pitching change. It's like Paige Lattimore is going to come in to pitch. She's a freshman. So Paige has pitched 72 innings, so she's pitched the majority. Or, I'm going to say that.
Almost half the innings this year for Rensselaer.
So she's 4-6, which is, for a freshman, that's pretty impressive, you know. So see what she's got here.
5.54 ERA, so probably the lowest ERA on the team.
Looks like she's ready. Didn't take her long to warm up.
I think that's a good move by Coach Doyle. You know, sometimes the timing that kids have on a certain pitcher, you just need to switch it up. And, you know, any given night, just a different look might be what throws a team off.
You know, and I've noticed that we have, you know, several pitchers and you know, that's got a shot too. Nope, it's going to land at the base of the fence. So it's going to be a double. So long drive by Dusau. She ends up with a double. But no, back to the pitching, Tim. You know, you might put a pitcher in that's maybe a little slower or maybe got some junk, and they can't touch her, you know, after just rocking, you know, maybe what you thought was the better pitcher.
Yep. It's all about timing. Timing and the look, too. So what that ball looks like coming off the pitcher's hip. And these batters are always trying to find that ball coming right off the hip, and each pitcher has a little bit different look that the batter gets from home plate. So that can also be a factor.
So Edmond now facing Lattimore. Edmond's got it through there.
A little duck snort out to left field. It's going to fall right in front of the left fielder.
So didn't hit it good, but got it in there. And I know I tell my daughter sometimes she'll just crush one and get out, and then she'll hit a little blooper that gets in there, and I just say, hey, that's how it works sometimes.
Well, you know, right now things are going right for Wheeler, and when things are going right, those things seem to happen. Those little duck snorts find a little bit of real estate out in the outfield, and so looks like they're going to go for the.
So they got Edmond.
I like it. I like going for the put out at second base. You know, you don't see that a lot. When you have runners at the corners, you can almost guarantee if there's less than 2 outs, that runner's going to steal. And I like the fact that, you know, that Doyle let his girl go ahead and throw down to second base on that.
Yeah, and it worked out. The runner at third didn't go, and Lattimore got that one across for a strike. So Akko last time reached on an error and scored. A little high there. So Wheeler's threatening here. They're up 5-0. They're threatening. They got 2 runners in scoring position, nobody out. So you really feel like Rensselaer needs a strikeout here in this spot, Tim.
It's a big at bat.
It is
this early in the game. It's only the top of the third, but it does feel like a big at bat, Shay.
Popped way up behind us, out of play.
That's the second ball about neck high that she swung at. I'm thinking if I were to guess, I'd say Paige is going to put another one up there by her eyeball, see if she'll take another hack.
I agree with you, Tim. I definitely would. Oh, just went down low. Hit it hard. It's going to get the run in. And they throw it away. So that'll get 2 runs in. So they get DeSalle comes in on the fielder's choice, and Edmond went to third on the throw to first base, and they threw it away, and Edmond scored on the air. It's going to be so 1 out.
Another crooked number on the board, Shay.
Yeah, we got 7-0 now. Good pitch by Lattimore on Allen. Allen, the second baseman. She's just a sophomore. The pitch was upstairs.
That was a good play by the shortstop to make that play. That ball was sharply hit, and who is that? Moore at shortstop. She traded places with Paige when Paige came in, but she made a really good play on that ball.
Yeah, and you know, you were just saying how maybe she should go back upstairs, and she went threw it low, and Akal hit it really good. It's going to be ball 4. So Lattimore's going to walk Allen.
Now batting, number 7, Wagner.
So Wagner, the number 9 hitter, comes to the plate. She's lefty. Grounded out to the third baseman last time.
Gonna be a grounder hit to first. It's going to be unassisted by the first baseman for out number 2.
So we got 2 outs, and the leadoff hitter Weiland coming up. Advance the runner to second. Good piece of hitting there by Wagner to get Allen over.
So Weiland, I think that's spelled the same as Wayland, who is the lead singer. Scott Wayland was the lead singer of Stone Temple Pilots.
Nice.
So
maybe it's Wayland.
Little rock.
Yeah, maybe we're pronouncing it wrong.
I think I heard from the booth, Wayland.
Change up there. We're gonna go. Yeah, we'll go with Wayland then.
I think Chad knows what he's doing.
Who is it up there?
Chad Watts.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sharp dude, Chad is.
Good pitch.
There she finds that outside corner she's been looking for.
It's a big spot for a freshman to come in, your first sectional. There's a hard hit ball out to right.
It's a little basket catch.
Yeah, nice play. That's going to be 3 outs. So to lead off Rensselaer's part of the third inning, we're going to have Sydney Potts, Sarah Sutton, and Kinsey Moore.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
This is old you. And this is now you. Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, and now you can stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain, as we get ready for the bottom of the third inning. Rensselaer still looking to get on the board, Shay. Just saw an advertisement for insurance at Dave Musselman. I wonder where Rochester is playing tonight. I don't have a sense of any of the other sectional action, but Rochester Telephone Company, I'm sure, is going to be covering a lot of Rochester sectional games. So really wish Dave Musselman and his team the best this week. Sure think very highly of Dave, and just a good dude.
So to lead off here, we're going to have Sydney Potts. She's Sydney Potts. Now, can she bat if she's a defensive player?
They may have switched the flex, so you can switch them back.
Okay, I got you. I'm not quite sure on that flex thing here. So we got a 1-1 count. Pitch, still working that outside corner, Tim.
That's a great 2-strike pitch, man. It's coming right at the corner, and then it just starts gliding away outside.
And a good job to lay off of it.
Yep, absolutely.
That'd be a tough pitch to lay off of. So we got 2-2 count now. So I think Dusau will go right back to the outside corner.
So Potts is a senior for Rensselaer. She's going to go down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Potts is a senior for Rensselaer. She's one of 4 seniors in the starting lineup tonight.
Sutton also a senior. Sutton's the right fielder. Made a nice catch to end that last inning, or last half inning.
I don't know, Shay. Do you think that's is that a curveball, or is that just a fastball that has a little tailing movement?
I think it's just a fastball with a little tail on it, but it's really effective. So got that one up a little higher than the rest had been, but Rensselaer I feel like needs to just go with it and hit it to right field. It's easy. It's easy for us to sit here and say that,
I don't know how many girls, my daughters included, that try to pull an outside pitch, Shay.
So she got a little bit more of the plate there than she had been getting, and Sutton was able to foul that one off.
Yeah, that might have been one of the rare mistakes from Dussault, really. She left that kind of hanging right over the middle of the plate, and that one's one that Sutton's hoping to see again, I think.
Yeah. So she went right back out to that outside corner. Here the pitcher's ready, and here it comes.
That's a good contact to left field. That's going to be caught by the left fielder.
So Sutton flies out to left field. Pretty deep fly ball.
I like that by Sutton. I don't think Rensselaer's really made really good contact on Dussault yet. So I'd say that they ought to be pretty encouraged.
No, she's throwing a no-hitter right now. So we got a lefty, Kinsey Moore. Moore's just a sophomore, 385, 1 homer. Dussault goes right back to that outside corner.
Yeah, I wonder if it's going to look a little bit different on a lefty, though. I wonder, it'll be interesting to see how effective she is at hitting her spots and, with that movement. She left that one out over the plate, but she's going to get under that ball and another play to left field.
So another F7. That's going to do it for the inning. So no runs, no hits, 3 outs. So for Wheeler, we got Klimzek, Chevalier, and Lyra coming up.
All right, we're going to be right back.
First Federal Savings Bank has provided mortgage loans for over 50 years.
We're now offering commercial loans to support our local businesses.
We offer business loans for real estate, equipment, lines of credit, and investments. We also offer Simply Free business checking for all your banking needs.
Contact Lindy Breeden, our business lending expert, to take the worry out of your business banking.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain, Shay Castens. We get set for the top of the 4th inning where Wheeler is ahead by a score of 7-0. No, I liked at the end of the inning last time that you said that there were 3 outs, because there were, and you need to say.
There's kind of a little dead space there, so I felt like I needed to say something.
Well, and it was factual.
I went ahead and threw that out there, Tim.
If you're going to do it, use some facts. And oh, Shay.
So I
told you offline, but I have missed you.
So we got the tall center fielder here leading off. She's going to take a ball up high.
I like seeing Paige throw the ball high.
Yeah.
I think that, she can nibble on the corners, but on the high part, inside and out, I think that's going to be I think these hitters have some trouble with that. They have so far when she's left it upstairs. She's had a lot of girls chasing.
Yeah, Klimzak's 2 for 2. She's got a home run. Second batter of the game, hit a home run, and then her next time up in the 2nd inning, she got a base hit. So she's batting .431 for the year.
Ouch.
It's going to be fair.
Yep, by about 6 inches.
She's going to go for 2 here. Looks like she's fast.
She is pretty
Good
quick.
throw, pretty good throw. Couldn't quite get the tag down. It's going to be a double. So Klimzak having a really nice game, Tim.
Yeah, she hit that ball very well.
Yeah. So Chevalier up. She's a catcher, just a freshman. Batting .482. She's grounded out to the shortstop and the first baseman. Lattimore going upstairs again. Couldn't get Chevalier to bite.
It looks like Missy Brogdon and Chad Watts up there in the booth working the scoreboard tonight. Missy and Scott both really big supporters of Winamac sports across the board, and
Yeah.
their daughter Erica Brogdon had a great year for Winamac last year. It's good to see them down at the park hanging out and helping out in the program, and just good people.
Yeah,
I like
know.
Scott and Missy.
Scott helps out with the middle school basketball, I think, and you know, he was out raking the field before the game, so.
He's one of them guys. He's around. He's going to help you out, and
Yeah.
that's cool.
There's a base
Ouch.
hit, right to the center fielder.
That's a good piece of base running
It's
out
really
there.
good. I was just getting ready to say that.
There's a lot of girls that would have just taken off and been dead rights there at second base, Shay.
Yeah, I mean that one was hit. It's about as hard as we've seen tonight, right at the center fielder, and a great play. That's a tough play, a ball hit, a line drive hit right at you.
So Rochester plays tomorrow against Lewis Cass.
Okay.
Oh, I have. You know what? I set up the. Just heard from our good friend in Rochester, Scott Sager, that I misspelled Rensselaer. Apparently, there's not 3 S's in Rensselaer. Who would have known?
I didn't catch it, Tim.
No, I clearly didn't either. So I'm gonna try to. Try to fix that here in a minute.
So Lyra up to bat. She struck out in her second at bat. She hit a home run off the foul pole last inning to lead off last inning.
I like it.
She's got a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, I don't know that I've seen that before here. I mean, those foul poles. Oh, that's going to be off the end of the bat.
Her. Gets down. It's going to advance the runner. Center fielder gets it into Lattimore. So base hit for Lyra.
No, so those foul poles are what, an inch and a half thick pipe
Yeah,
out there?
I'd say, yeah, just inch and a half pipe.
So I don't think those get hit very often. I've never seen it. I mean, I've seen a lot of home runs in this park, but I have not seen it hit the foul pole yet. So
the pitcher Dusau up. Dusau. I think I've said it both.
Yeah,
so.
They both were. I think that, people know who you're talking about. Going to have a delayed steal to second. Northcutt's going to hold on to it that time. He's not going to worry too much about that. This Northcutt behind the plate, sophomore for Rensselaer's, good little ball player. She has a great arm to second base. That girl that tried to steal, I think it was in the second inning, she made that really close.
Yeah, we've seen, we've got a freshman catcher for Wheeler and a sophomore catcher for Rensselaer, so a lot of youth on both sides.
In critical roles. I mean, that catching position's pretty important.
There was a strike.
So Rochester plays tomorrow against Lewis Cass in their sectional. It's going to be a ground ball to the third baseman. She's going to get the out over at first base and let the run score.
That's going to be the second out of the inning. Klimzak scored and Lyra went to third. So
good stop by Northcutt behind the plate.
So 2 outs, and Edmonds coming to the plate. Edmonds popped out to the third baseman and reached on an error and scored last inning. Just a little outside. Looked like Lattimore thought maybe she had it. I'm just going to step off and catch your breath here. Way up high, so it's going to be a 3-0 count.
Andy Simpson behind the plate's really done a nice job, I think, calling a pretty consistent game so far. And really, we've enjoyed great officiating all season, Shay. I really appreciate, the officials that come down to Winamac and we've just been really blessed and fortunate to have some pretty quality guys calling games.
Good. Yeah, I've only seen, just parts of a couple games this year. The last one I was at, I was kind of watching Little League over here behind me, and then the softball game both. So, but no, definitely haven't seen as many as I'd like. So I'm glad I get to do this. We got a full count. So Edmund's going to take ball 4. So Lattimore worked it back to a full count and ended up losing her.
Yeah, it went 3-0 and then battled all the way back. And so for a freshman pitcher, this kind of pressure, I mean, you start out 3-0 and be able to work your way back like that's impressive.
Well, Chal at the plate. She's reached on an error and scored in the second inning. Last inning, she hit a really hard ball to shortstop, and the shortstop made a nice play on and got her. Going to be off the end of the bat to short. It's going to be a tough play. Got safe at first. Close play. I think he got it right from where I'm sitting.
I think he had a pretty good view of it.
That ball was just kind of float off the end of her bat, and shortstop had to go to the hole. Got a run in. So we got runners on first and second now. 2 down. Pitch from Lattimore's high to Allen. Allen's a sophomore.
Rensselaer just having a little bit of trouble getting a break here, Shay.
Yeah, you mentioned it earlier, Tim. The ball's just not bouncing their way tonight. There's another soft hit ball. Their third baseman's going to pick it up and step on the base, and that's 3. So at middle of 4th inning, Wheeler got 2 runs in. And for Rensselaer, we have Kingman leading off, and then to the top of the lineup, Lattimore and Lear.
We'll be back.
At Co-Alliance Propane, we treat our customers like neighbors because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously local service and how you can get 50 gallons of propane free at coalliancepropane.com.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Garrett with my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. So Mother's Day was just a couple weeks ago, Shay. And speaking of moms, I just got a text from my mom, and it was from earlier when I was talking about how long the field was. Center field might be between 185 and 200. And she said that I said yards instead of feet.
You did. I know that I picked up on that.
Oh, you picked up on that. Okay. You didn't say anything about it, Shay.
I'm just going to let you go.
You're going to let it go.
Better.
Well, I'm glad my mom will tell me the truth. You won't, Shay. So that would be some kind of field, wouldn't it? 200-yard field. I don't think there'd be a bunch of home runs.
You'd struggle to hit it out of there. So I'm going to say that they're not using the flex here because Lattimore's leading off. So she takes a strike. Yeah, that'd be a poke to get out a 200-yard field, Tim. Lattimore's going to...
That's a little duck snort to right field.
Chops one out to right field and gets herself that's the first hit of the game for Rensselaer.
Rensselaer, maybe they just needed that to happen. They just needed something like that to wake the bats up. I tell you, hitting is contagious on these softball teams. If 1 or 2 kids start hitting the ball, all of a sudden that can be catching, Shay.
And we were talking that last inning that maybe they needed to go that way, and that's exactly what Lattimore did. She just kind of... That's going to make it to the Little League field. Lattimore just kind of reached out and flipped that ball into right field for a base hit.
So cancel the post-game show on that hit by Page.
Throw down to first. We haven't seen that yet, Tim.
Well, we haven't seen any base runners yet.
No, that's we have for...
Oh, that's true. You mean throughout the game?
Yeah, throughout the game.
Okay, right on. Yeah, so there goes the no-hitter for Dussault. That's going to be a grounder to shortstop.
Nice play at second.
That was good play. Third baseman had to charge really hard on that ball that was just kind of died when it hit the ground, Shay. So Wheeler really playing some good defense behind Dussault.
Yeah, the second baseman got there right about the time the ball did and had to make a running catch. Top of the building there. So we have Lauren Moore up. She started off pitching, playing shortstop now. A little low. Throw
Great
down to
scoop.
first again. Good, really good looking catcher here.
Is that Lyra catching?
No, that is Chevalier. It's off the end of the bat. Shortstop gets it. They might have a shot at first. Couldn't make the scoop.
Tell you, that's some pretty good range. She kept her eye on the ball. She tracked it into just behind second base there, and was had enough wherewithal to try to get that force out at first.
We got Kopka up now. Another freshman. Flight out to right field last time.
No, it's Simpson.
No, she struck out last time.
I think Simpson's going to call that a no pitch. Dussault kind of wobbled a little bit on her delivery there, and I was kind of wondering about that pitch, and I think he called it a no pitch. Like her cleat might have got hung up on something. Or
okay. So now we got a 1-1 count instead of 1-2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That copy gets up there and kicks the batter's box line out, so she can get closer to the plate. There, they're going to get her. Ooh, wow.
That was a really close play.
That was
I think
close.
that's the right call. Look,
okay.
Tie goes to the runner.
So 2-1 count now.
Chevalier just kind of, she had to go up for that ball to catch it, and she was already in a good spot to make that throw, and she just let her body continue carrying her that direction and made a really sharp throw to first. And, man, that was close.
It was close. Nice tag, nice quick tag.
So we got a lot of deuces on the board with 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth.
It's going to be another hit to right field.
What?
Edmond couldn't make the play.
I thought it looked like she had it for a second there,
Throw
Shay.
went to third. I thought she did too. And I had to come in, kind of slid and tried to make the grab. Looked like it was in her mitt and popped out right at the end.
When that ball was hit out there, I thought there's no way that ball's playable, and she made that really close.
So Lear went to third on the hit.
So another good piece of hitting, like we were talking about, just poking them out to right field. That's that's what Dussault's giving you, is that outside pitch. Rensselaer threatening to score now with runners at the corners. We'll see if they send the runner from first base in this situation or not. When you're down 9 runs, I'm not sure that I want to challenge Chevalier. See, I don't know if I want to challenge her arm in this situation. Shay.
Right, yeah, with 2 outs, we'll see. No, they're not going to do it on that pitch anyway. So Northcutt up. Northcutt flied out to right last time in the second inning.
Northcutt with 18 RBIs on the season. She'd like to pick up number 19 right here.
Yeah, Northcutt's she's just a sophomore, batting .397, so just a little under 400. That's pretty impressive for a sophomore. Let's see if Dussault moves her pitches around. Looks like she's going up high a little bit. Nice play by the third baseman. Quick throw down to third, and Lyra down there had to kind of straddle the runner to make the catch and made it pretty close, Tim.
It was close. It was a good play by the third baseman, not letting that ball get by her, too. Did you say that? Or were you complimenting the catcher?
Yeah, I didn't quite say it the way you did, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Another foul ball.
My brain might have been sidelined for just a moment there. Shay, you keep me on my toes, man. I like it.
So we got 2's wild again, Tim.
You like them deuces.
Ooh, took a little bit off. Northcutt had to fight it off. Looks like the Winamac team's over there watching this game. There, got her on the High strike there. So Northcutt goes down swinging. So Rensselaer had some base runners, had a couple hits. So after 4, we've got it's at 9-0 in favor of Wheeler. For Wheeler, we got coming up Wagner, Weiland, and Klimzak.
And we'll be back.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
Definitely.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Garrett, my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. So after 4 in the books, score a 9-0 in favor of Wheeler. You know, Rensselaer threatening to score there a little bit, and Dussault just tighten it down. You know, for the first 4 or 3.5 innings, Dussault is just pounding that outside corner and working that outside corner and having some success. Rensselaer poked a few balls out into right field, and then all of a sudden she's throwing the ball in the inner part of the plate, up and in, and I guess she just wanted to wait and see if they could hit that outside pitch. Now that they can, she's moving around the plate a little bit. And
yeah.
Wow, I've been really impressed with her tonight.
Yeah, they those last 2 batters, like you said, she just pounded that inside corner, and I don't know that she had thrown an inside pitch up until that point.
I don't think so, at least not on purpose.
You know, you got to credit Rensselaer. They made the adjustment, and Lattimore got it started, just flipped one out there, and then who was the other one? Kopke did the same thing, you know, flipped the ball out to right field. And then, you know, obviously Dussault made an adjustment too there and started working, you know, high and inside. So Wagner leads off. Wagner's a shortstop. She's grounded out to third, and the pitcher.
Just going to show bunt on that one and take strike 1.
Wagner, a freshman, batting .365 for the year. It's going to be a swinging bunt. It's going to be a tough play. I didn't see the umpire. I'm guessing he called her out. Okay.
Yep, got the out. That was a great play by Paige Lattimore. Lauren Meyerly with the call there in the field. He's the field official for tonight. Talked to him before the game. Another gentleman. He said that he's been officiating softball games for over 25 years. He's a retired teacher from Cherubusco, Indiana. So,
maybe a little low there. Looked pretty good. So, leadoff hitter Weiland up. She got things started off right, Tim. She took a ball and took the second pitch over the fence for a home run. So
you got to kind of wonder. I mean, so looking back on this game, Shay, so far, and it's not over.
Wow.
Ooh, she hits it hard to the gap in right center there. She's going to get a couple.
She's going to get a double out of it all the way to the fence.
So you got to wonder that start that game, the first 2 batters of the ball game for Wheeler munched home runs, and you just got to kind of wonder how that impacts things psychologically. I mean, so, you know, softball is a psychological game where it's a thinking person's game where you got to pay attention to what's going on between your ears, and man, you get 2 bombs hit off you right away. That's going to change how you're feeling about things, I think, Shay.
Yeah, there's a first pitch going to be fouled out behind us here. Yeah, you know that, and this Rensselaer team's a young team, so like you said, psychologically, you got to wonder if that didn't get in their head a little bit. Pretty good pitch. Lattimore took a little bit off, a little bit low, but I like the pitch. Lattimore's pitch was a little high and outside. That's Klimzak. She's a pretty good center fielder. What is she? She's 3 for 3, a home run, a single, and a double. So she's a triple short of the cycle here. So she's had a huge game, scored 2 runs.
That triple's the hardest one to get, isn't it, Shay?
Yeah. Foul that one off into the Little League field. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We got 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Runner on second. She just goes down and gets it. Looks like it's going to be a tough play. So fly out to right field. The runner does not advance. It's going to be the second out of the inning, Tim.
Pretty good pitch by Paige Lattimore. Kept it low. And, you know, she went down for a ball that was probably ball 3. And Paige got her chasing. She had a fly ball. You know, that fly ball kept carrying, though. She didn't have a lot on it, but it seemed like it hung in the air a long time. Great hit, great effort by the shortstop, just off her glove.
Here comes
We're going to have a girl score at home and safe at second base. Wow. That was a lot of activity.
Yeah, nice hustle. Nice cut by Lattimore there.
You know, Moore really made a great effort at that ball at shortstop. Shay.
Yeah, she did. That ball was roped. So the run scored from second. So we've got a 10-0 game now. There's another hard hit ball.
That's going to bounce off the top. Oh, my.
That was a shot, yeah.
That was a shot.
It's going to be a home run by Lyra. That's her second home run of the game. So Lyra just, I mean, that ball was crushed. And it probably didn't get more than, 10 foot high?
I'd say.
I mean, just a rocket off the bat of Lyra. So what kind of looked like Rensselaer was going to get out of it without giving up a run, all of a sudden they've got 3 runs now.
Yeah, Lyra just absolutely crushed that ball. What do you think? How high do you think that got off the ground?
It didn't get any more than 10 foot. I mean, it was just crunched.
She crunched it, and then it went right off the top of the, what do you call that, drain tile that they use, or drainage pipe that's wrapped in
the corrugated tile on the top of the fence there.
Yeah, to bounce right off there.
Looks like we got a sub. It looks like Menard's coming in for DeSalle. So Menard's a junior.
I'll tell you, this Wheeler team's a good hitting team, Shay.
Yeah, they're a good team all around. So we got a 1-1 count, 2 down, bottom of the 5th. It's 12-0 in favor of Wheeler. It's going to be a high fly ball to left field. Nice adjustment out there to make the play, and that's going to be 3 outs. So after 5, we've got a Wheeler 12, Rensselaer nothing. Wheeler got 3 runs that inning, leading off for Rensselaer. It looks like Bushong, Potts, and Sutton.
We'll be back.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Find your go with Braun Ability, the world's most trusted name in mobility. Braun Ability is a proud supporter of the Winamac community, where we are working together for a more mobile world. Learn more online at braunability.com. Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been proudly serving the community since 1963. With 18 physicians and nurse practitioners, along with a friendly and knowledgeable staff, PMH is dedicated to providing quality care closer to home. More information online at pmhnet.com. Please support our local sponsors.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt with my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. Shay, we're in a do-or-die situation for Rensselaer. They're going to have to score at least 3 runs here in the bottom of the 5th inning to keep this game going. And, gosh, you know what? This Rensselaer team, they've played hard all season and, had a record of 7-15. I'm sure this is a rebuilding year. They got a lot of young girls that are in key spots, so they're going to continue to improve. But, for their sake, you just like for them to get a break here and try to keep the stay alive and play through 7. And
it's going to be a pop-up. Nice play by the catcher.
Wow.
So the bunt was popped up, and the catcher had to come back, kind of dodge the umpire, make the play.
That was awesome.
For a freshman, that's a really good play. So we got 1 down here. Potts coming up. Yeah, you're right, Tim. You know, they had some things working last inning, you know, with going the other way, and DeSalle made the adjustment and started pitching more to the inside. And now it looks like she's going right back to that outside corner here. Pitch a little low. So counts 2-1, 1 out, bottom 5th. Sal's gonna catch her breath and refocus here. Good pitch, took some off. Potts was way ahead of it. He's got a pat on the back from one of the Winamac players here. Do you know who that was, Tim?
Never met her in my life.
So DeSalle's gonna get the strikeout there on Sydney Potts. So 2 outs. So Rensselaer down to their last out here. Looks like they're going to make a substitution.
Mans. Hannah Mans.
He's going to get on it. Fly
Good
ball
contact.
Out to center. Oh, off the mid of the center fielder.
It's going to be a close play at second base.
Okay.
Good throw might have got her. So
Yeah.
stand-up double for the pinch hitter, Mans, who comes in off the bench for Rensselaer. So maybe that's just what they need. They can get some runs with 2 outs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Wheeler did last game. So looks like Kinsey Moore is going to come up. So I don't have her on my list. What did you say her name was? Oh, down there. I didn't even see that. You got me all set up, Tim.
Dude,
I didn't see that.
I'm taking care
You
of
are.
you, Shay. Got to take care of the captain.
So Tim had the subs on the bottom of my scorebook here.
Actually,
I didn't even look at it.
Actually, I'm inclined to take credit, but my wife, Gretchen, might have set the lineup card.
I thought the writing looked a little too good for you.
Yeah, I actually wrote those names.
Okay, that's good writing.
No, it's not.
That's going to be a pop-up.
Could be trouble for the shortstop. She's going to reel it in for the final out of the game.
So Kinsey Moore pops up to the shortstop for the final out of the game. So final score is Wheeler 12, Rensselaer nothing. So we got them. They run ruled them, but you know what? Like you said, Rensselaer's got a lot of upside here. A lot of young players. Freshman, sophomore pitch tonight. But man, Wheeler was crushing it.
Hey, look, they're just a good-looking baseball, good-looking softball team. You know, let's jump over to one more break, and then maybe we'll talk a little bit of stats from the game, and after these messages.
All that smoke can only mean one thing. The Winamac Corner Deli is cooking up something delicious. Located in the Old Burger Dairy Store, the Winamac Corner Deli offers everything from daily lunch specials to full-service event catering. Stop in today to try one of our signature creations, like our amazing barbecue nachos or our tantalizing barbecue mac and cheese wrap. Every day is something new, yet familiar. Mouth-watering sandwiches and entrees for any occasion. The Winamac Corner Deli, smoking good food.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt with my partner, the captain. So we hang out here at Winamac Park in the lovely Winamac, Indiana, where it's probably a balmy 50 degrees.
I think you're being real generous there.
I think so too. The sun's going down. It's starting to get chilly as we're hanging out waiting for an 8 o'clock start time for Winamac, who plays North Newton. So, you know, we were kind of talking about it before break, Shay. Wheeler puts up 12 runs, really a statement piece with back-to-back home runs in the top of the first inning. Really, I think the first home run was on the second pitch of the ball game. And, you know, you go back-to-back right out of the gate like that. And, you know, to me that was one of the critical components of the game. And, you know, and unfortunately for Rensselaer, it happened in the first inning.
Yeah, you know, they had they pounded 4 home runs. You know, Lyra had 2, Weiland had 1. Klemzak had 1. You know, it was just impressive all the way around. DeSalle pitched a heck of a game. She had 7 strikeouts. Gave up 2 hits there in that 4th inning. Lattimore and Kopka both, flipped one. We had talked about how she had been working the outside corner, and they punched one to right field. But other than that, they didn't really get much going on her,
Right, DeSalle, a senior, really good-looking senior for Wheeler. She's got to be excited. Wheeler will take on Hebron, who got a bye in the first round. They'll play at 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow night here at the Winamac Town Park. Any other wrap-up points, Shay?
Just counting up their hits here. It looks like they had about 12 hits on 12 runs. Wheeler did, so
it's pretty productive.
Yeah,
played good defense. Just a good team all around. Outfield, infield, catching, pitching. I mean, they're the whole deal.
Yeah, very fundamental. They they scored at least 2 runs in every inning. They had 2, 2, 3, 2, 5, or 3. So, yeah, just pretty like you said, kind of a statement there. Really impressed with their pitcher, how she made the adjustment after Rensselaer adjusted and got out of that inning. Rensselaer was threatening to put some runs on the board in that inning. The 4th inning. Had a runner on third, I think first and third.
They're finally starting to hit the ball. Even their outs, they were at least putting the ball in play and making pretty decent contact. And you kind of felt like, man, if they would have started out of the gate like that, they might have been able to get something going.
Yeah, I think it was critical, Tim, after those 2 home runs for them maybe to come back and get a run in that first inning, the bottom half of the first inning. And DeSalle wasn't having any part of it.
So I think we're going to call that a wrap. It's just about 12 minutes past 7 o'clock. The next game's due to start at 8, where we're gonna watch Rensselaer. We're gonna watch Winamac take on the who are we watching? North Newton. Yeah, North Newton Spartans.
Spartans, yes.
I like it. So I know that's one of your favorite teams to watch, Shay. So please join us for the next game of this IHSAA softball sectional number 34 in Winamac, Indiana. This is Tim Gerhardt with my partner, the captain. We're going to sign off and be back after a while. Thanks for listening.